Hey, what's up, MVP Gamers? This is MVPGamers.com owner Romo Time here. Along beside me is Game Changer Kid. What's up, Game Changer Kid?
Get ready to be amazed by the new Spider-Man game.
That's right, the new Spider-Man game is amazing, and we're getting ready to give our little tutorial here on the first level in the Amazing Spider-Man game. As you can see or hear here that Peter Parker, Spider-Man, is talking to Dr. Connors about something big that has happened. So, as we get ready to get in to the first level, be sure to pay attention to Game Changer Kid, as he will talk about some things that will help you along in your Spider-Man quest. So let's listen in here as Peter Parker is in Oscorp along with Gwen, and they're supposedly investigating something here. So
we're not sneaking, we're investigating. Weird things happen here after hours. Stuff that Dr. Smythe's trying to get rid of. He's not a bad guy, you know? He wants to turn this company around.
Yeah, that's what the video said. So, what exactly is rotten in the state of Oscorp?
I think they're continuing Dr. Connor's work. Cross-species experiments. Come on.
Whoa now. Like, making more lizards?
Making more everything. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out tonight. Oscorp has the geniuses and the resources. Why can't it be a benefit to people? That's why I came back. And Dr. Smythe wants to change things.
I know. His brilliant research will usher in a new era for all humanity.
Huh. Okay, just wait a second.
Nature to man. Man to machine. The path to our future.
Well, we're definitely safe out here, because we'll never get in.
We're in.
Huh.
Keep your head down.
Wow, look at all this. I knew Dr. Smythe was the nanobot guy, but I had no idea he had big bots too. I can't believe you get to play with this stuff every day.
It never gets old.
now, as Gwen gets ready to look around the corner, what do you think she's going to see?
Rhino.
Whoa, what is
That's
that?
right, the Rhino.
This could be
A little bit different than what we remember in the Saturday morning cartoons, The Amazing Spider-Man.
You were the one that had the sedate. How can he still move like that? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I gave him everything we
what's
had.
up with this with Peter Parker letting Gwen lay on the ground? I mean, what kind of manners is that?
Thanks, Dr. Smythe.
Not very good.
Kids are in big trouble. What are you
Yeah,
It's okay.
you need to have a talk with Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
I think so
You know,
too.
you're not supposed to be here after hours. Especially with
Well,
a
let's
guest.
listen into the rest of this part of the video
So
game.
sorry. This is my friend, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. I've heard about you.
I'm hearing a lot about you tonight.
So, why are you here?
I'm totally to blame, Doc. I'm amazed at what you've done with Oscorp. When I heard about the changes you were making, you know, nanobots, I wanted to see them for myself.
You worked with Connors, right? Funny finding you here now as I waste my time trying to dispose of these cross-species.
So this is a cross-species? You promised me that all of Connor's work was over. How many more do we keep here?
I told you the truth, Gwen. The experiments have stopped, just not as early as I'd hoped. No more humans turning into animals like Connors did. But what you see here is what happens when an animal gets a nice dose of human DNA. Here, follow me. I trust you'll keep everything you see in the strictest confidence.
What do we have over here in this cage? Some other kind of experiment. What do you think it is?
I think it's called the Vermin.
The vermin. Now, would that
This is crazy.
imply that
The
it's
lizard almost
a
destroyed the
rodent
city. What rational
slash
mind
man?
would continue to create these
Yeah.
things?
It's part
Changing the
rat,
ethics of a
part
large
human.
corporation takes time. Now, some scientists argue
Well,
that these
we'll see how
pathetic
much
creatures have
this
some
little character
benefit.
plays
But
into
they
the rest of the
lost that
game.
argument.
So let's listen in.
As of tonight, these cross-species disappeared. We're shipping them to our biolab for safe disposal. Out of sight, out of mind.
Has this thing eaten today?
It always looks like that. They went farther with Connor's work than we realized. The species in this room are incredibly dangerous, highly contagious. Hence the containment units.
Hey, where'd he go? Come on out, little fella.
That little fella is a walking disease. Any direct contact with it leads to infection. Infection leads to death. Or becoming a cross-species yourself. I want to keep you human, Parker. Let's keep moving.
Is there a cure?
Well, for these things, no. They were never human to begin with. They were born in a petri dish. For the poor humans it infects, unfortunately not. Attempts to develop an antidote have been unsuccessful. I don't want to seem cruel, but you have to understand, that thing is pure vermin. Creatures like this brought Europe to its knees with the plague.
Well, I don't think he likes me.
That's strange. It only reacts like that when it's around other... I mean...
Other handsome guys like me? I'm used to it.
Unlike robots, biological creatures are unpredictable. I much prefer things I can control.
Unpredictable, huh? What is that? An iguana? This has to be the strangest office tour I've ever been on.
Don't worry, Parker. Our next stop is the nanobot lab. Once you see it, you won't want to leave.
Excuse me, Dr. Smythe. I need someone with special clearance to help me take this down to B.
Now we're fixing to get into some interesting parts of the game. Can you tell us a little bit ahead of what's fixing to happen here?
Trespassing.
Vermin is fixing
Go with
to
him and
fight
catch up with us when you're done.
someone, and
Doctor,
it's fixing to
I think I'll
become
escort
a
you.
total
Make sure he
disaster.
I understand. The beast is as enthralled by beauty as man is. Meet me in the lab when you're done. And don't wander. It's an order, Miss Stacy.
Sure, Dr. Smythe. Come on, Pete.
Great meeting you, Doctor.
Likewise, Parker.
Is that... You gotta be kidding me. That's taking things a little far, isn't it?
It's a terrible legacy, but Dr. Smythe says we're putting it in the past. I believe him.
What the what?
What did you do to it?
I didn't do anything.
Peter, I think it senses your blood. It knows.
It's clearly reacting to something. I've never... Oh my god! It's breaking the glass! It's breaking out!
This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought you here.
I can help.
Dr. Smythe, something is wrong. Specimen 4 is breaking out.
They're all breaking. Give up. Everyone, evacuate now.
Help!
Yeah, I'll sign a waiver later. I can help.
Sorry, Kate. We gotta clear this area.
I'm not leaving you.
Dr. Connor started this, and I want to finish it on my terms. Peter, you can't help.
Someone else can.
Blood. It's a rat. Gotta put a stop to it.
What do we do?
Emergency shutdown. My robots take control now. What are you doing? What?
Peter!
No. This can't be happening. No. Gwen, look at me. Gwen! No! How do we open this thing? No!
Alright, superheroes, it's time to suit up and become Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man. Game Changer Kid here wants to talk about some of the new features that's in the Amazing Spider-Man game.
As you can see, I'm about to web rush to rescue Quinn. It's like you press LB, hold down, and point it to wherever you want to go, and it takes you there within seconds.
Now when you say seconds, he means seconds. And if you need to get somewhere in a big hurry, that's the way to go. The new web rush in The Amazing Spider-Man. So mark that down. Definitely a must use in any and every level. Definitely when you're getting attacked by multiple enemies. Great way to get out of dangerous situations.
Yeah. Watch out, Pete. Oh my god, did you see that?
Don't worry, Gwen. Get you out of here.
It's not working. It got me. Dr. Moore, are you alright? Wait, go!
Now, let's talk about web swinging.
Thing about web swinging, there's two different kinds. Inside the building, you go straight, just like an autopilot web swing. But whenever you're in the outside, you're like full control web swinging.
That's very interesting. As you can see here in the video, Spider-Man kind of nonchalantly swings across with Gwen on his back. Now we're fixing getting to some of the fighting sequences. Let's talk about some of the fighting sequence buttons that you use here.
Well, on the Xbox 360, you press X to fight and Y to dodge. As you can see here, I'm fighting, and whenever a spider sense flash goes on top of Spider-Man's head, you dodge.
Very useful tips there. As you can see also, he's using the web rush to get to those areas like we talked about before in a quick hurry. Now here we're fixing to come up on our first obstacle as far as, I guess, a situation in the game that you're going to have to get through an obstacle course. So talk a little bit about that, Game Changer Kid.
Well, as you can see right now, Oscorp security systems are meant to keep cross species out of the building. Spider-Man's having to try to get across the lasers without getting caught. And as you can see right here, another obstacle is the fan. Web shoot it and it will stop. Web shoot is to press B of the Xbox 360. Later on, into the farther levels of the Amazing Spider-Man, security levels would be more harder because they'll have turrets and more doors to cross.
Alright, as you can see, Spider-Man's fixing to get into his first big battle here. Talk about some of the new features with the web that you can use in the game.
Well, two things, web retreat and web strike. Web strike is whenever you're on a ceiling or a wall, you can use it and hit your enemy very fast. If you're on the ground, it'll most likely make you bounce up. But if you're in the air, you'll just go down and smash it.
What about web retreat?
Well, web retreat, you can press the web retreat button. It'll take you somewhere away from trouble.
Okay, Gwen.
Now, in doing so, does this allow you to recover and finish the battle?
Recover your health, and it isn't cowardly to retreat. It's just to regain your health, because 4 hits and you're almost out.
Well, there you have it, gamers. That's how you get through the first level of the Amazing Spider-Man game. Great tips there by the Game Changer Kid, letting you know that it is okay to turn and run if your health is almost out, and recuperate with the web retreat and return with a vengeance to win that battle. So let's finish watching out the final minutes of the episode, and there may be another little tip here talking about what to use and when to use it, maybe possibly to upgrade your web during the rest of the game.
Well, the next part is the Oscorp phone. You use it to upgrade. It can show you where to go. You use it whenever you're lost inside the city. There's a whole lot of buildings, so you will be lost.
We'll figure it out.
And
I'll find Dr. Smythe and the
it
others.
could be used to see how much progress you got inside the game too.
The what?
So a very useful tool there that you need to keep by your side and continue to check along throughout the game. Well, guys, thanks for watching this Amazing Spider-Man video with Romo time and alongside Game Changer Kid as he went through the first level of the Amazing Spider-Man game. Be sure to give us a like and let Game Changer Kid know that he did an awesome job, and really looking forward to what he has in store for the rest of the series. Alright guys, this is Romo time and
Game Changer Kid
signing off.
I tried to stop